All right, I'm going to start by saying it's going on 3 in the morning, and there's no telling what's going on. My cats have been up my butt, up each other's butts, running back and forth like the world's going to end any minute now, and I swear they've probably eaten half the stuff that I'm missing. This is the video for the July Dear Julie Julie Just Junk Countdown to the Finish Journal Challenge. I'm going to show what I can find and explain, I hope, to the best of my ability, what's been going on. I've got a cute little green basket here, put things in, and I just covered up my cheat sheet. So the idea is to try and finish a journal or more, hopefully more. But and if you don't have an unfinished journal, to create a new journal and get things done. So first was a 14-inch snippet, and it's a collage, and I hate doing collages, but this is one of the best ones I've done, and I love it as much as I can love doing a collage. 13 was stenciled and or stamped pages. And since the journal I was working on at the time was the journal for the trip a friend of mine and I took our boys on, of course I can't find a stamped or stenciled page, going to Atlanta. Yeah, I cannot find a stamped or stenciled page. Actually, I think that was one. Yeah, see, I actually used stamps to stencil. Where we went to Atlanta, and we went to the zoo. Let's see. Yeah, there's some stenciling up there. And then we went to Coca-Cola. There's some stenciling there. I'm not going to try and find all 13 pages, but I did. Most of it is in the Atlanta Journal. A lot of the stuff I did was in the Atlanta Journal, so I'm going to set that over there. Number 12 was Ready Tabs and Edges. So there's one of the tabs there in the Atlanta Journal, and another one there. Let's see, what was in the edges? Was in my sunflower planner. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, they're not there. It is up here. So there's some tabs here ready to go. That's why they're ready tabs and edges. They're ready to go. There's a tab right there. So some of the edges are punched. And then some of the edges have lace on them. So that was 12. 13, excuse me, working backwards here. 11 is assorted tags, portrait, and landscape. All of these I can find. So I use, oh, and all the bases had to be junk. These are greeting cards. Those are the fronts of the greeting cards. Some I used the back and had to be creative and cover, you know, where like all the manufacturer details were. Might help if you could see the whole card. And portrait and landscape. Okay, let me move these aside. Number 10 is assorted pockets. These were made out of various boxes or greeting cards. There's 8 ready to go. Okay. 1 in the Atlanta Journal. 1 in my daily journal on the Atlanta page. Right there. Number 9, assorted corner and border tucks. Border tuck. Now the bases for these are those big yellow dividers with the tabs on the side. My son decided he didn't need them anymore, so he started ripping them out of the 3-ring binder. I was getting ready to throw them away, and I caught him. So I just sliced off the tab side and sliced off the ripped 3-ring hole size and used them as my base for my border and corner tucks. And all of them are like that. Some of these are upside down. Well, I just went and put that one upside down. So that was number 9. Number 8, assorted page over and corner clip. I had to wait for the video for these to come up because I did not know what she meant by these. These go over, I wish I had 3 hands right now. These go over the top of the page. I'm thinking kind of like a bookmark. Something's keeping it from going over there easily. Oh, I got a pocket up in there. Over the top of the page, just like that. And these are bookmarks. Well, that's not going to work. Just like that. Really cool. Basic origami. But there's 4 of each. Again, with the divider there. An old calendar page. Book page. Junk packaging. Toss those into my basket. Flips, flaps, and folds. All of these are book pages. Some flip up and down. Actually, almost all of them do. They flip up and down. You can write in them. This is the only one that doesn't. It just flips down. You can glue the whole thing down on the page. You can glue just like 2 sides and have something go all the way through. You can glue 3 sides down and make it a pocket. This is the first time I've used a fish or snail in my junk journaling process. I've used butterflies all the time. Everybody uses butterflies. This is actually the second time I've used a bird. The first time is coming up sometime somewhere in all of this mess. But flip ups and flip downs. 7 large tags. This is where I'm starting to miss things. I had 7, and then my cats have managed to misplace 3 of them. These are leftovers from some wedding invitations. See, I'm even missing the, well, that needs to be glued down, the twine off of one of them. Because my cats are pains in the rear ends, and they don't like me, apparently, this week or something. 2 of my kids have moved out, and they're still coming in on a regular enough basis to get their stuff out. That it must disrupt the cats or something. I don't know. 5 charms and a 5-inch or longer tassel. So here's the tassel. I'm not a tassel fan, but I think I did fairly well. This is the fringe off of younger boy's hat. I took it off because he did not want it. This and this is the tail end of the spool of lace and ribbon. And my charms, at this point where I'm making my charms, I've been sitting in my chair for a few hours, and I was brain dead and butt numb. But I got to thinking after a while, when I get ready to use these, I can add some buttons to these to fancy these up some more. But all I got to do is just either clip them onto the corner of a journal like I do these, or if I did like a tab, especially if it's made out of fabric. I could just poke it through the tab, hang it onto the lace of something. I like them. Don't get me wrong, I like them. I like them simple like that. I like my journal simple. Probably one of the reasons why I don't like tassels. They just collect dust and cat hair. Large file card or folder for large pockets. 4 of them. These are fun to make actually because I had file cards. I had large ones. These are definitely large. So, and I got 4 of them. One in blue, one in purple, red, and yellow. Three covers finished and ready to go, which worked out perfectly because I've got whoop, that one's upside down. I've got three journals planned. This one's going to be for my bee journal. This one's going to be for the one of the rainbow journals. And this one is going to be for, it wasn't upside down, for another summer fruit journal. Two envelope, oh, I didn't make them with envelopes. Trifold wallet inserts. Oh, I didn't make them with envelopes. They're trifold wallet inserts. This one's got some paper to write or draw on. And 2 pockets. Trifold. Insert. It's a little wide for my journals, but it's an insert. And this one, it's a little tall, but it'll work. I still got to squash it more. There's the first bird I've ever used in a journal making. It's got 3 pockets. And then number 1 is bind a journal and then make 5 mini notebooks. So this one is made, pretty sure this is the one I made with a postcard. And then the rest are made with greeting cards. Whoops, that one's upside down. So there's the 5 mini notebooks. And then this one was bound this month. This one was bound this month. Let me zoom out a little bit here. This one was bound this month. And this one was bound this month. I think any one of those would qualify. Let me move these out of the way. And then each week, Julie does a mini challenge in the challenge. So the mini 7.1, 7 being the month number, 1 being the week number, was shapeshifters, and my cats have managed to misplace those for me. 7.2 had several components to it, which included some tags, some pockets, one of which is missing, thank you cats, and then some over the top of the page with a little pocket. And all of these came off of 3 12 by 12 scrapbook papers. 7.3 is a 1 sheet of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, mini album, and then you decorate it, and you put in some cards. I made mine to open up on the other side, and there's a little pocket on the side here. It's got a little card in it. And then 7.4 is a list journal. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Definitely won't be able to tie it back up. purple on the outside, and then yellow on the inside. All kinds of papers for writing in. This will be for the bee journal if I don't leave it as a standalone. And it's got a tag in it that folds out. And it's roughly 9 inches tall and roughly 4 inches wide. So that is my July Just Junk countdown to the finish journal challenge. Thank you all.